Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my understanding of effective teaching and how my teacher identity has developed through this unit. I will be sharing some of my personal experiences, what research says about effective teaching, and the key qualities that I believe are important for becoming an effective early childhood educator. So, first question is what is effective teaching? When I first thought about effective teaching, I believed that it was mainly about giving instructions and making sure children followed them. However, throughout this unit, my understanding has changed. I now see effective teaching as creating a positive and supportive environment where children feel safe, respected, and encouraged to learn. It's about building strong relationships, understanding children's need, and helping them become active participants in their own learning. Personal experiences and recollections. One experience that really influenced my thinking was when I helped with a small group learning activity. Instead of telling the children exactly what to do, we encouraged them to share their ideas and make decisions about the activity. I noticed that the children were much more engaged and confident when they felt their opinions matter. I also reflected on a teacher I admire when I was younger. What stood out about her was not just her knowledge. She made everyone feel valued and created a classroom where learning was enjoyable. Looking back, I realized that her ability to build relationships was one of the reasons she was such an effective teacher. Contemporary research. What I experienced personally is also supported by current research. Research shows that children learn best when educators build positive relationships with them and create opportunities for active participation. Studies also highlight the importance of reflection and play based learning. This research helped me understand that effective teaching is not only about academic outcomes, it's also about supporting children's well being, confidence, and sense of belonging. Key pillars of teacher identity. Based on my experiences and the research, I identified four key pillars that shape my teacher identity. The first is responsive relationships. Building trust and understanding children helps create meaningful learning experiences. The second is reflective practice. I believe it's important to regularly reflect on my teachings so I can continue learning and improving. The third is child centered and play based learning. Children learn best when they are actively engaged and able to explore through play. And finally, professionalism and ethical responsibilities. As educator, we have a responsibility to act professionally and always put children's well-being first. Future practice. In the future, I want to focus on building positive relationships with children and families. I also want to continue reflecting on my practice so I can become a better educator. Another goal is to create learning experiences that give children opportunities to make choices, express their ideas, and develop confidence. Most importantly, I want to create an inclusive environment where every child feels valued and supportive. So, next is conclusion. To conclude, this reflection has helped me better understand what effective teaching really means. I have learned that being an effective teacher is not just about teaching content, it's about building relationships, reflecting on practice, supporting children's learning through play, and acting professionally. These ideas will continue to guide me as I develop my identity as an early childhood educator. Thank you for listening me. Here are some references which I used for this. Thank you so much.